So last night I had this completely trippy nightmare where, like, every new REM cycle, I would have the same nightmare but, like, continued, so the story would continue every time. Pretty cool. Um, it didn't start off a nightmare. I ended up first finding out that I had this sibling that I never knew about, which was wacko cool. Because I love having, you know, four brothers and sisters. We're five kids. It's wonderful. I mean, I love it. I feel lucky, and I love them so much that I just like, hey, more love to go around. It ended up turning into like my mother meeting with my father and them reconciling, and I was pretty horrified because, well, for those of you who don't know, my father is a pedophile, and my siblings seemed like fine with it. But I felt angry and betrayed and confused, very confused. So I went and I asked my mother if she still believed that my father had molested my sister and I. And she said that she, in fact, did not believe it anymore. So I stabbed her with a sword. And then I stabbed my brothers and my sister. And when a friend came along and asked if everything was okay, I stabbed him. I felt very, very guilty about stabbing them, and yet I would feel guilty and then stab the next person anyways. Yeah. And then I woke up. I was like gasping as I woke. So I thought, you know what, that's a nightmare. But I was wrong. I was wrong because that wasn't a nightmare. This is a nightmare. This. For the 800 plus of you guys that follow me on Facebook, you may already know that about a month ago my mother was diagnosed with end-stage cancer. She survived breast cancer 6 times, and last time we were sure she wasn't going to pull through, but she did. But this time, it's absolutely inoperable. It's like roots. It's not like just lumps, not just removing bone. It's roots. It's like metastatic, is it called? Roots of cancer throughout all of her chest, in her thorax, it's in her lungs. So considering the throat and the lungs, she coughs a lot and would have a lot of trouble breathing. A few months ago, she went to the doctor and he sent her home with an asthma puffer. But she was dying. Today, well, the last week, my mom's been getting more tired, significantly more. And the pain is getting more, and even though they upped the morphine, the pain was so much that she felt she was going to throw up. And she was in tears, despite the fact that for the last month she's been solid, just at peace. with dying, and she's making fun of my mother moment. I call her the shopping network because she's always giving away her stuff. She acts like she's going on vacation where she gets to give everything away. And she's having fun giving away her stuff. Yeah, so I call her the shopping network. But these last few days, she comes and I crying, and I can't help her. I called an ambulance because it was too much, and she needed help. She needed something. I was freaking out, obviously. So she gets there, and they upped her morphine, double even, and then on top of that, she gets to have more morphine every hour. So yay, morphine. She's at the hospital right now. I spent the day with her. I stayed with her as long as I could. You'd think that was just a nightmare, but it's a frickin' joke. Where no one is laughing. Frickin' unfunny joke. Where I'm a complete bitch because I haven't even cried yet. It's been a month and I haven't cried. I found out my mother was dying, and I hung up the phone and screamed F-U-C-K incredibly loud, and then the birds went flying everywhere, which is a real drama because they're parrots and they make lots of wind. I come close to tears a lot today, thinking about what I would say in this video, and I can never get this stupid video right. I don't know, I feel like I haven't honored her. Come close to tears, but nothing. My mother hasn't died yet, but I've been going through the 5 stages of grief. I was really stuck at anger. I was so angry. Pissed, in fact. Pissed. Fuming. I thought I would never stop being angry. And not with her, obviously, just the situation and just screaming in my head, screaming that it's not fair. It's not fair. Why? Why does she have to die? Why does she have to have freaking cancer 7 times? Why is it that this friend of mine is dizzy and has some imbalance in her ears and she's gonna be fine when my mom is dying of cancer? And I'm not saying that this friend should die of cancer, I'm saying, why isn't my mother just dizzy? Why? It's not fair. And she's leaving me. She's leaving all of us. And she's not just dying, she's taking the future with her. Everything the future was supposed to be is dead. She was supposed to give me away on my wedding day. She was supposed to spoil my kids. But she won't even know what they look like. I held her hand almost all day in the hospital, felt her skin, and wondered how much longer I'd get to do that. And it's not fair. She should stay. Things have been good. I mean, my bulimia, amazing. I still purge sometimes, but it's rare. My cutting, still haven't cut. It's been over 4 months. But my mother's dying. I think I liked it better when I was puking. I'd go back to that if it would save her, but no one's offering. And it's not fair. I was gonna make this video compilation with pictures and videos of this amazing last 2 weeks that my family has had with my brothers coming down to visit to say goodbye to my mom. Considering the energy level that my mother has, we did do a lot considering. And just the time that we got to spend together was amazing. Amazing. And it felt so good. And we were really happy. And I have these great pictures, and they were gonna make this fantastic video, and I was gonna show you guys, and it was gonna honor my mom and the time that I spent with my brothers and my sister. But I'm having kind of issues with editing software that's pissing me off. Not as much as death pisses me off, but it pisses me off pretty bad. Anyways, so to substitute, I uploaded several of those pictures to my Facebook, and I uploaded one of the videos. I plan on uploading more videos. They're not just videos of my mom, but of videos of my brothers, of my sister, of my nephew and nieces, of this time that we got spent together. So I'm gonna put a link to my Facebook where please go see my mom in her last days and see the family that she leaves behind. The only reason that we are as amazing as we are is because of her. She is the only reason. That's it. So, go see. And if you want more updates about my mom or about me and what I'm going through, or even after that, when life isn't so ugly and maybe other things are going on, and I update my Facebook about some things that I don't update my YouTube about. So click the like button and you'll be updated. So that's on my Facebook. So I'll put the link in the description.